The motivation for setting up Friends of Rambutso was the death of my youngest brother Fred. Aged 24, Fred was a bêche de mer or sea cucumber diver. He died from shallow water blackout, which is an occurrence that is sadly all too familiar in the Pacific. To help address the situation, Friends of Rambutso helped 75 Rambutso divers complete the PADI How to Free Dive Safely course in March earlier this year. This was made possible with the support of people like PADI, who donated their training materials and certificates, Project Aware, who donated their coral reef health check tools, to Barter Australia, who kitted out the group in some great snorkel gear at discounted prices, and last of all, to Master Instructor Brad Greentree of Pro Dive Des Moines. In an incredible turn of events, we've just learnt that one of these divers and Fred's best friend, Nicky Holland, was involved in a diving incident that resulted in him saving the life of his diving buddy. We interviewed Nicky, and his story is now translated for you. We had been given training in how to dive, and then we were out diving. We had a few days diving and everything was all right. And then on the last day, something happened. One man didn't come up. He had dived down in the water to spear a white tooth, which is a type of sea cucumber. He went down and he speared the white tooth. I stayed on the boat and I waited for my mate to come back up. After he had speared the fish, he started to return to the surface, but then he ran out of breath. I saw that he was struggling to come up for air, but he didn't have any strength left. He was waterlogged and he started to sink. I dived in to save him, but he was too heavy to be brought up to the surface, and so I called out for somebody to help me, and another person came over. We each put one arm under his armpit, and we brought him to the surface, and then he started to breathe, and he cried. I was really happy to be shown by Friends of Rambutso how to dive safely. The dive training we did was a really important thing. This was the first time I had ever saved anyone like this. The training we did with Friends of Rambutso, who came and showed us how to dive safely, really helped me. It can help other divers in other areas in the future. And what I think is that we must extend it to the others so that they can learn how to dive and help rescue the others who can't make it to the top.
And the big okay? What's the big okay? This is the big okay.